Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, Jira, Confluence, Python, Git with GitHub, SonarQube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So how can you reach out to us? So you have a WhatsApp number and email ID, so please reach out to us and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you. So you need to get a little bit comfortable with the search techniques, and this techniques which include search terms, commands, function, argument, and clause. Search term means just like don't give a special treatment to Splunk. It's just like Google. Okay, I don't know how many of you have been doing the Google search, but you know what? Google search also have lots of special techniques actually. Most of 99.99% people don't know, but they have special techniques for searches. People usually what they do, just type the keyword, this called search term, and then go through the results because it's very easy, but they have a techniques actually. So it's like that you are searching for your logs which is generated by your organizations, your tools, your systems. So search terms, commands, function, argument, clause, how do we use it? So look at this is the pattern here. So first thing you have to see that index is the kind of database where the logs is being stored. So what I did actually, the default index, if it is you're searching in a default index, then you don't have to specify the index name. Okay, mind it. If you are searching for the non-default index, then you have to specify. So here in this example, we have not specified the index name. So how do we specify the index name? So go to this place, come to here. Let's say I have a 2 index. So index, if you type this one and Rajesh. So I have a one Rajesh index, which has how many logs? So we have a 4,862 logs. And I have one thing, Rajesh security. And here, and this logs is 9,000 logs only from last 24 hours. My God. See that in last 24 hours, 9,080, I mean 83 logs generated. If I go for month, so it has 25,000. That means it's getting cleaned up, I guess. So, so this is the security logs. So this is called selecting the database. Okay, mind it. If you are looking for the main index, then there's don't need to specify anything. So mind it here. So now how do we go about it? So if you see that here, first thing you can specify the text search term. Search term means, let's say I want to search for, just again, I want to search for error. Okay, so now how many errors you have in security? None. Now let's say I want to go password and see here password key terms. If you see that in the logs line 8, I mean 8 logs you have, which is a password. See here, password. Now let's say you want to, this is a search term, and if you want to do password and this is operator, okay, account. I want to know the logs where we have a password search also and account also. So here how many logs we have? 8. Here also password and account, password account, password account, password account, password account. But what I'll do make it to or actually. Yeah. See. So I want the logs which has a either password or account, not both of which. So see here account, 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 and somewhere downside you may have a password. So where's the password? See, so many results has come. So you have to go page by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. So you have to find out this. Okay, so so this is called search term. Are you understanding so far? Let's say you want to search something like logs which has password and account together to put it in a string, and you don't have anything. So like that. Do you have any line which has a blank password? Let me search for it. One line or 20, four entries you have it. So are you understanding, all of you? Hello?
Yeah, Rajesh.
Yeah. So now, now, so this pattern you have to understand this. So what is this? So here we have uh, source type is basically a field. Okay, left side you see the field. If you explore this data, and left side you see host, source type. These are the interesting field automatically pop up. So you want to add it. Let's say if you have multiple source, multiple, sorry, multiple source ID. Okay, source type. So you can do that actually. You can add, see here, you can add, let's say date and second. You want only uh, top values which is has a 15. See here. Okay. So this earlier I showed you the key term, search term, and an or, and here you can filter. This is a filtering actually. You can filter. Sorry, filter by the fields also. It's easy. So that way you'll understand this way. So in this example, there's a filtering has happened by source type and status. If you look at this very carefully, source type is equal to access star. That's a regular expression, star. That means any source type which has a named with starting access and after that anything. And the status should be 503. So are you understanding this one, all of you? What do we call it? Search for this. You are filtering, basically there's no keyword search. So are you okay with that before pipe?
Yeah.
After that what you do, after that you have a pipe means whatever the search results you have it from the source type access and status 503, on top of it, on the results on that first search, you do add commands and function and arguments. So what is what is a command? So commands is like there's a hell lot of commands we have it. Okay, hundreds of commands we have it. Okay, so more than that, 500 commands actually in Splunk. Okay, depends on what kind of method. You have to be a little bit powerful in mathematics actually. Trust me on that. So without that, it's very difficult to understand the. Uh, I mean, you can understand that, but you have to practice a lot. So here there's one sorry, there's one command which we have, stats, and stats command had certain function will do the like average sorry, sum, There's a thousands of functions we have in Splunk actually. Okay, thousands of it. So some you can develop your own function also. And price, which you see, which is a argument, so you can call it a parameter also. So sorry, display that one. So stat sum price, and the column name which you have a results should be showed as a lost revenue. Okay. So first you are searching and filtering the results what you get. On top of that you are adding some mathematical formula commands and functions. It can be stats, it can be table also. Table is also one command, stat is a command. Like that we have a hell lot of commands for that. And then sum price and as lost revenue, and based on the results of stats sum price, based on the results of that you will do the formatting using another command, and then again function and again arguments. So say you have a millions of line, filter it the line logs first, then do some command function arguments, then again tra transform to something again using pipe command function arguments, and so on, and continue till you have a results, the expected results. The only thing is hundreds of commands, hundreds of function, you need to practice it. This is something, this is a format in which we do the searches in Splunk. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yeah.
So here you see filtering by source type Linux, search string the logs if you have a field and password. Whatever the results you come, pipe top is a command function. Okay, user top user. Then again fields, and remove all the column which is showing the percentage. Hyphen means sorry, I've got some issues actually. Sorry. So here show that summarize into the table of top 10 users. 10 top is a command, field is a command, and here you are removing the percentage whatever the output, so that way you can do that. So you see that here uh, first one which you have a raw logs, and then you summarize what you did. You filter by source type. Look at this very carefully. Source type syslog and error. So source type should be syslog, and any logs which has error show me first. Based on that output, show me the errors logs which has the top user. So here you have a top user, and then remove the percentage hyphen percentage, and then final output. So this you can see that. Are you understanding?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is something, again one more time, last time. Search and filter, after that commands function arguments clause, pipe command function arguments clause, type command function arguments and clause. Now which commands to use it, which function to use it, arguments and clause, depends on the your requirement. Okay, so search command function, this is the separated by type, and then you can keep transforming it till you get results. Same thing, repeat. So it's very important to you to understand the commands in Splunk, function in Splunk, very important. So for example, let's say there's one command which is called table. Look at this, my cursor, table. Here you are filtering and searching and filtering by index web, source type combined. Table, show me the table which has a field called client IP, action, product IPs and status. So here client IPs, action, this is a table, and product and status. Very simple one, creating a table. If you want to rename a table, you have to use first create a table, and after that rename the table. Product ID as a product ID, so you can rename the all the fields also. Here field table. So this will basically filled using the command. You can improve the performance. Only specified will field extracted. So you can use this one also. Dedupe command will help you to dedupe command will help you to remove the duplications of the sorry, duplication of from the results. So that is something which you have. Short command to for shorting. Search command for you have used that by default. That's a search command actually. Just a second, I'll just show you one place. We have all commands. Mm, just a second. So Splunk commands. See, so this is the command reference. Not a complete list. It's not possible. But here, what I have documented it, each commands and their use of it. Okay. So here you see pretty long list. Okay. And this is the one. So depends on the requirement. You have to follow this. Now there's a function. So Splunk function function function. I think we have to check this official documents only. Now here, if you click on this each command, it will take you to the separate official documents which will have a detailing about that particular commands. Okay, so left side also you see that you have lots of commands. Now I want to show you one thing which is important, and that is DevOps School tutorial Splunk and then go for the lab. So sorry, Splunk lab labs. Okay, so I want you to spend time on this. Okay, so here go for the fundamental lab, which is here, and click here. Now you see that these are the exercises which you have, and this in order to this exercises you have you need to require this data. You can download this data from the internet also, and the GitHub repository which I showed you here also you have that data here. Okay, so now using this data you can first install, which I ask you, ingest, which I showed you, search techniques which I showed you, search by field also, and there's some commands which have been filled, table rename data. So here basically you will do that step by step. So here you have, look at this here. First you run the command, and then here is you have output. This is the output. Again you add it. Again you have output. Example. So again continue this field and command. Again you have output. So keep transforming it till you get the results like this. This is the results. So here step by step you have a guidance for each and everything you can try. So like you can create a reports. So for example, let's say you search here here, and you got the reports. Let's say this is the one. So you can, here you see that button export. This will create a reports actually. So you can create a reports, export this to any version and get it done. Here you can share with someone. This you can store this queries if you want. So lots of options are there, so which you can try it out. Okay, so this it's a compulsory for everyone, for those who are learning the Splunk. Okay, so now go get back to the Splunk UI. So here I search, and now I want to search for the someone where we have a tried wrong password. So because I have a Windows log, so event ID for entering wrong password. I want to see how many of you have entered the wrong password. So event ID is 529. Let me check this. It's a correct one. No, this is a 4625. I don't know what was that. I have to read it. So 4625. So what I'll do, I'll go for this, searching for this, and event ID should be 4625. And from last 30 days, I want to see, or let's say I'll go for all time. I want to see if I've entered the wrong password. Unfortunately, I have not entered actually. Let me check that. Did we have, okay, let me try 529 also. Let me try the event ID. No. So what I'll do, I'll just check the other index also. No. So I have not entered. So let me try something else. Most popular event ID in Windows. Because I'll go for popular so that way it'll be easy for me. So the login event in most popular event ID for login. Let me see how many of you have logged in. So 4624. Let me try 4624. There's some problem in this log actually. Um, mm, okay, this maybe that is not a problem with this one, but problem with maybe the data which I uploaded, which may not have that event ID. Maybe exporting was wrong or something. Let me check. So I'm just exploding the data, and here we have an event ID, and these are the event IDs we have. I don't know what is this event ID 4798. Let me check. Event ID for, okay, something is, so let's say you want to search for this event ID only. So this is the logs now, and you wanted this logs. Now let's say if you want to search for something where we have some error or something, so you're searching for error, warning or something like that. There's no error, warning, no. So let it be this one. Now what you want, this results is something, how many logs you have? 5394. I want to minimize this one. So what I want to do is uh, membership. I'll just search for a little bit too much. Just okay, let me see that. Mm, okay, I'll search for the place where you have a sbc host.exe. Let me try. I just want to make it less results. Ah, it's not helping it. Okay, let it be this one. So let's say this is the results which you wanted to create a reports after applying all this command and all. If you want to do the table, you can do the table. And here you have to specify the, let me first see the table format. So table by event, table event, and here only event. Uh, why this is not coming? Just a second. So event. Okay, list raw. Okay, table host source. So table by host name only, or let's say host. Hmm. So now see here you have only host. Now let's say you want this data to be exported and you want to count also. So let's say host, and you want to make it sum of host. This way you can use the function also. So total how many results you have? Um, count not coming as total. Okay, its count is cannot be possible because of region, host is a string. If you look at this, host is a string. See here. So that is a problem. So it is not counting. So you'll have to use a different function. So like let's say you want to publish this one. Now here what you want to export this data and you want to export in a CSV. What is the reports? So this is a 4798 report or whatever it is and export it. Now this reports is exported and you can share with anyone also. Now if you want, you can also see the search history. I forgot that, so I'll click here, add to searches. Quickly, I'll do that here. And here you can also save as reports, alerts, existing dashboard, and new dashboard. So here you can create a reports 4798 reports this way, save it. So this report you save it. You want to share with someone, so you can do that also. Here, this is the reports, all the reports you have here. So this is the name of the report. So you want to see all the reports, click on the reports here. And here this size is created. This reports I not created below one, which is there from uh, last one. So go for the search one more time. Again, I lost this. Uh, so I'll get it just from history, add to search. And what else you want to do? So click on it, search for it. And here you save as alerts also. You can push to the dashboard also, existing dashboard, you can do that. Here you can create alerts 4798, whatever it is, alerts. And these are the specification and save it. One action, so uh, at least one action. So sending an email should be action. So here sending an email, and this is email to Rajesh DevOps at the rate of rajeshkumar.xyz and save it. So this will be sending an email. So you have alert set it up. Again, here you have alerts. All the alerts you will be available here. So right now I have created only one alerts you have here. Go back to the search. Again, search history, add to search. Okay, and search for it. And then, so again, you can create a dashboard here. You can add it to the new dashboard. And here I'm creating dashboard for DevOps and save. Okay, there's a type of the dashboard I have to select. So classic. Okay, so now this is exported. This results is exported to dashboard, which you can keep watching it. And you can add a more widgets actually. So here you have reports. Okay, based on the search results, you can create a reports. Here you have alerts. Based on the search results, you can do that. And dashboard here you have. And analytics, I think in the trial version, let me check that if you have it. No, that thing, let me check. Okay, it's activated. So you can use analyze this data for analysis also and search here. So now you see that how can you search, and based on the search you can uh, create alerts, reports, dashboard, share with someone, and transform and stuff like that. Everything you can do that. Are you comfortable so far, all of you? Hello, hello, I'm audible. Yeah. Okay, so now these are the options which we have in the settings. Again, this is the admin option. So here you can create a, if you want to add a more users, here you can add a users. If you're doing API operation, then you will need a token. So you can use this one. List of indexes I created here. All the forwarders and all settings here you have. Data inputs, here you have a lots of places which you can feed the data to Splunk. So Splunk can take the data from the files and directories also. Splunk can take a data from HTTP event collector also. Splunk can take up data from TCP, some port also. Splunk can read the UDP also, script also through the script. And these are the inbuilt options also we have it. So the various ways you can feed the data. So that is something which you can do that, and some system setting and stuff like that. So more or less, yeah, focus on the searching techniques. That is what is needed by all of you. And in order to do that, just blindly spend some time going for this one. So this have all this related commands like pivot, creating reports, dashboard, transforming commands, basic commands, basic Splunking techniques, and pivot, creating lookups and alerts and all. So all these things help you. Okay, so any questions so far, all of you?
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.